welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh my goodness. How is everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. And yes, Ari, don't feel any pressure to stay. It's good to have you here. Good morning, good afternoon. Hi, Alicia, how are you? That's fine. I'll try not to scream and shout and be just intensely loud like normal. Hi, Coyote. Hello, Not Appa. Welcome in. How is everyone doing? Whoops, so loud. Oh, maybe that'll be good though, Ari. Some like crispy newspaper ASMR. Hi. Good morning, Richard. How are you? SunBearians. I love that. Hold on. I have to write down SunBearians. I have to write it down. I've never envisioned that word in my head before. Hi, Isabel. Welcome. Hello from South Spain. Oh my goodness. Oh, let me turn off my looping intro music. I'm at work, not wanting to work and listening to this. Yay! Yay! What was it? SunBearians. SunBearians. It's funny. I was sharpening my hatchet this weekend. Something slipped and now I have a huge gash on my finger. Oh my lord. Well, I'm glad that you didn't slice your finger right off. Put on some power metal. Some Dragon Force, some Judas Priest. Alright, I'm gonna pause this for a second. I have some... Hi, Nighty, how are you? I'm gonna put on some synthwave. We haven't listened to synthwave in a while, and I'm kind of feeling it. Let me make sure it's not too loud. Alright, I think that's a good volume for music. If it's too loud or too quiet, let me know and I can change it. So I checked real quick. Where did it hit on you, Coyote? Was it like where did you say it was? On your finger. Ooh, your little fingy. How's sunny Florida? It's hot. You can't go outside without getting just accosted by mosquitoes, so, you know, the usual now. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. We today are going to be soldering some tiny Hinies, and by tiny Hinies, I mean little peaches. So, these are for Patreon. We're going to be soldering quite a few of them today, but they're just little tiny Hinies, and they look like this. Ah! And then they're going to have a little bit of wire. So I think I'll probably end up doing my 16 gauge wire. Hi, good morning. How are you? And we're going to bend it to where it has like a little cleft. So it has a little peach booty. I definitely will, Larry. I'm sure he's lurking in the chat. Maybe he'll be in just a little bit. He's been pretty good about being in the chat. That's a little bit too much. This is just to give you a visual. Let's see. So it'll probably be about yay long. It won't be super long. We're just gonna give, like, you know, a cute, subtle little booty cheek peach cleft. Something like that. Oh, finger cuts are the worst. Like, especially really deep ones. The other day when I was putting glass in the car, I like shaved the skin off my finger and it was just like not that deep, but oh my lord, it's terrible. But yeah, we're gonna be soldering today. Let me go ahead and not get super distracted, and we're gonna lay some of these little Hinies out. Thank you, Larry. Brian's always like, remember to smoosh the like button. And then you're just like, people better be liking the stream. Alright, let's get rid of this. Peach booty! I can't. Oh yeah, Ari, how long, when did you get, are you still abroad, Ari? Also, there's these black smudges on some of them. It'll come off. It's just from the foil, like, being really low quality. I don't understand. Let me turn my mic up. I feel like my mic is not loud enough. Okay. I think that looks good. Nanu! Hello, Nanu! How are you? Welcome in. What are you up to? Did you get your studio all finished up? All the flooring done? Heading home on Saturday. Ooh, very nice. Are you excited to be going home? I'm a homebody, so if I'm out of my house for longer than like a week, I just want to pull my hair out. Ooh, 16 hours of flights. Flooring is in. Very good. Very, very good. Well, I hope you have a safe journey. When are you going in? Sunday. Okay. Hopefully I'll get to see you at some point in the streams, because I'll be streaming Thursday and Friday. Glad to see you. I'm off to get more band-aids. Alright, Coyote. Try not to chop your fingers off anymore. Hi! I don't typically catch you live, but I was able to pop in for a few minutes. Hello! I don't see a username, so I don't know what to properly address you as, new person who's able to pop in for a few minutes. I don't know why your username isn't showing up. But welcome! It's good to have you here. We're just laying out all these pieces so we can eventually solder all these little Hinies. I'm doing them in a very random order. Keep getting distracted. Now, I am going to be wearing much more safety gear than what I am wearing now, so don't take my lack of PPE as that I'm not wearing it, because I will be. I just want to set these up first. Thanks, Nighty. Look at these little peaches. Oh my gosh. My lord. Damn, she's thick. These are some thick little peaches, I'll tell you what. I feel like this glass was a really good choice too. I had a hard time deciding. I was thinking about possibly doing it in an all, like, peachy colored English muffle, but then I was like, no. Rachel, no. Not everyone likes English muffle as much as you do. Plus, I didn't have any more. I didn't have any more large pieces of English, the peachy English muffle. So, what are you gonna do? Woo! Alright, so this looks good. I'm not sure why it's showing up. Calvin MT. Oh, okay, gotcha. Hi, welcome. Fuzzy Buns. You know what's funny, Nanu? I don't like peaches either. Like, I like how they look, and I think they're so cute, and when I see them in the store, I'm like, oh, look at these little peaches. But I tried one time, and I was like, God, a peach, like a super juicy peach sounds so good. And I got this giant peach, and I bit into it, and I was just like, I just didn't like it. I don't like peach. I find trouble, it's trouble putting copper foil on tiny pieces. It just takes patience, and you have to fold the copper properly, and kind of tuck the copper under the other pieces, if that makes sense, like whenever you're laying it down. I actually, okay, so I'm gonna add an addendum to that. I like peach iced tea, but I don't just like big peaches. I don't like it. I don't appreciate it. I don't like how it tastes. I like how they look. They're precious. I don't like how they taste though. Peaches are dope. Shut up. Alright, maybe I just need to try it again, but like, I would say a peach is pretty low on my list of fruits that I will ever eat. I would say grapes and oranges are probably, moondrop grapes specifically, are S tier, like top tier favorite fruit that exists. Peaches and cream is the best oatmeal. See, okay, but like peaches with stuff, fine. I don't know if I've had peaches and cream, but like just eating a peach, I was not a fan. I like, but then with bananas, I'm the opposite, where I love just plain bananas, but then bananas with things like peanut butter banana, that's treasonous to me. Alright, so maybe I won't completely disregard peaches. Maybe I need to give peaches a chance. This is my sign that I need to give peaches a chance. This was actually, Alicia, it's funny, this is inspired by the peach tree that we have on the property. They're about this big. They're so little, but they're so cute. And I was like, I was trying to think of what to do for this month, and I was like, peaches, because when I looked it up, peaches only come into season like May and June, so I was like, it's perfect. Kiwi berries. It's a cross between a kiwi and a grape. Brian is a huge kiwi fan, me not so much, but I love grapes. Texas peaches. Oh my gosh. I've started the grapefruit debate. Let's see. I was the one who did the HP stars. Lots of practice still needed, especially on the edges. Hoping to make use of your videos on applying Came. Yes, Came is very fun once you get past the initial terror of like, oh no, I'm gonna mess this up. Alright, so first things first, we need our glovies. I personally like to solder and handle anything lead related while wearing gloves always at this point. As you can see, I laid out some paper as well. That way the cleanup is easier and there's not like lead touching my desk and stuff. So, safety precaution number one, I'm gonna get my fan out. I'm gonna have my respirator mask on. It's gonna be great. And also we have to set up the soldering iron. Plug it in. Oh my god, words. Words! Is a Texas peach bigger than a Georgia peach? I feel like that should go without saying. Everything is bigger in Texas, right? Alright, how are we gonna do this? Oh, goodness gracious, thanks alive. This is caught. Pardon me while we set up. I wanted to kind of ease into the stream and not just have everything raring to go. Alright, so we have our soldering iron. We have our copper wire. We need something to put our flux on. We have our solder. We need our fan. Let's see, where's my bag? Where's the cord? There we go. I ordered 2 new webcams yesterday. FedEx is supposed to deliver them. I may or may not get them. FedEx. I always disliked FedEx. I always have. Oh, a peach festival! Like our strawberry festival. And then somewhere in Florida there's also a blueberry festival, I think. But I think that was in March. I don't quite remember. Ah! Oh, it's chaos. Oh, it's chaos. Stop, please. I knocked a bunch of stuff over. God. Seriously, why? Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit, I'm gonna generalize right now and say that every FedEx driver I've ever met was really rude. Like, there's this guy that he just acted like, every time he came in to deliver stuff to us, it was like the biggest just waste of his time. I'm like, bro, why are you always so grumpy? All right, sorry for all of the commotion, all of the clamor, all of the everything. All right, we need to wet our sponge and get our respirator on. So I'm gonna take these little glovies off, just one of them. Put you here, put you here. We need to wet the sponge. How dare you, Nanu? Outside of the US is actually good. Yeah, everyone's experiences are different. It's just like local deliveries. They're always real irritable. All right, before we do this, hair up in our little bun. And now I'm going to be very muffled. What is this? I would like to look as non-silly as possible, if possible. There we go. Do you want to have a problem, bro? Do I look like a man, Nano, or not Nano 90? My goodness. There we go. Alright. Hopefully you can hear me. It's not too muffled. Great. Alright, so let's get our glovies on. We're almost done with setup. I know I sound like Vader. Where's my flex brush? Oh no, where is it? toothbrush. Seriously? This is the one thing that's missing? It was the one thing that fell in the chaos. Do you want to be famous? Heck yeah. Actually, no, not really. No. I mean, yes. Ah! Alright. So, now that chaos, lots of chaos, let's go ahead and get flux down on all the little peachy joints. These really shouldn't take that long to solder, so there's not very much that goes into them as far as soldering goes. The only thing that'll probably take a while is just getting the little Hiney piece the right size and stuff, like right size and shape, like the little wire. I always get spam bots. Where's this one? Why are you gone? There you go. I got some really vile ones the other day, just about made me blush. They were so explicit on my family-friendly stream. Rude. Alright, there's that. Our iron is on. I did ban them. I get spam bots every time they come in. I ban them. They're just persistent little buggers, I'll tell you what. There you go. Autofocus on. Yes. Great. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be soldering not directly in the middle where the little peach butt's going to go, but I'm going to kind of solder on the sides. That way it'll be easier to solder the wire on. So I'm not having to melt through something that I already soldered, if that makes sense. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I'm just doing it as like a way to make my life one tiny iota easier. Look at these little peaches. I hope everyone loves them. All of my Patreon slots are currently full for these. And I don't think I'll be opening up more spots, to be honest. Like, making 16 of something is... it's enough. It's enough. Have you done anything with glass fusing? Bought a microwave kiln, researching different methods and materials? I have not. And I'm not sure if right now I'm going to want to do anything fusing, to be honest, but it's not entirely out of my realm of consideration. I'm more interested in doing glass on glass mosaics than fusing. Alright. So let's start. Here, what we'll do, so this is my reference booty. So what I'm going to do is just make the wire match that. It's just a little bit easier than free-forming it. Hi Leo, thank you so much for the lemon. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to the Peach Hiney stream. Alright, I do not like that method, so we are going to cut it to size and then solder it on, because I just don't like how this looks. There we go. Ha! Little Hiney! Now we have to be careful whenever we're making this pretty, because this will move around, obviously, because there's only one point of connection, so be careful with what? Video for screen printing with micro powder and painting on glass. What has asbestos in it? Everything has asbestos in it. Everything is cancerous. Fine. It moved, it's fine. Alright, actually, change of plans. I am going to solder these to make them pretty first, and then we'll add the wire on, because it's going to move around a bunch. How do they have asbestos in them? How can they make something with asbestos in it? I don't understand. Why is everything so dangerous? Well, I had an exposure case with the Navy, so I want to not give them an excuse to not pay what I should. Try to get cancer later. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with glass fusing that kind of makes me nervous. I used to want to do lamp work as well, where you have like the open flame and you make beads. But the lady that used to work at the old shop said that she knew two people who died from gold poisoning. Which I would say that's too many people that I now know by association that have died from gold poisoning. I didn't even know that was a thing. And that's really spooky to me, so that's a big no. I mean, I know you just have to be really careful about, like, knowing what you're doing and stuff, but it's just like... Why do they have asbestos in them? Can you elaborate on that, Manu? Like, why would that be allowed to be in production? That doesn't... Isn't it like... I need some answers. So they got gold poisoning because, you know, there's like the open flame, and there's like, pretend there's an open flame like right here, and they're holding the glass here in the flame and like making a bead, and they put gold like dusting on the outside or something, and then it's vaporizing or something. I don't know. Then like gold fumes are just getting in their face, and then they got gold poisoning and died. I don't know if it's because they weren't wearing like anything like a respirator or what. Like I don't know. I don't know the circumstances in which that happened. I just know that it's a thing that apparently has happened more than once, and I don't like it. So... They use microwave kilns? What? See, this is the part that always takes forever. My lord. Gabby Sunshine! Hi! Welcome! Thank you so much for following. I hope you're doing very well today. Oh, okay, gotcha. The amount of stuff that people in the Army and the Navy and the Air Force, all of it, are exposed to is wild. Like, just ridiculous. Been following your YouTube for a bit, didn't know you streamed. Yes, I sure do. Hello. Thank you so much for following on Twitch. I wasn't streaming. I didn't stream for like a vast majority of May, just because stuff was happening, and sometimes things happen and you get sidetracked and can't work as much. Anyway, so, but we're back, and then I'm gonna take another week-long vacation to see family pretty soon here, starting Friday. Oh, look at his little butt. The kiln is constructed from a brick of asbestos? What? Hi, Dizzy, how are you? Also, thank you. And Appa, so the paintbrush, it has something called flux on it, and I keep pulling from a little piece of glass that has a little puddle of flux on it. But this is what allows the solder to actually stick to the copper foil that's around all the pieces. So it's what allows it to actually bind to it and what allows the solder to flow. Ugh. My face is sweating, y'all. Alright. Hi! I started my butterfly and I'm so happy I found your channel. Super helpful. Yay! Hi, Navi. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you're doing great. If you're on the Discord, I would love to see the butterfly progress pictures or final product, whatever you want to share, if you want to share it. I love seeing other people's creations. Oh, also, I started well, actually, Brian helped me, but I have a SunBear subreddit now. So I don't have the link right now, and I don't have it on Discord yet. But if you search for SunBearGlass on Reddit, you should find the subreddit that was created. So, okay, perfect. That sounds great. Perfect. I am so glad that you mentioned that, Cindy. And that Nanu knew that that had asbestos in it. So we can help you stay as safe as possible while you are creating. Ow. Hot. I would honestly, like, I'd say that stained glass is probably, like, the most risk-heavy thing that I'll want to ever do. Like, I don't think I'll ever want to do, like, kiln stuff or anything like that. You know, I'm pretty cautious with, like, the respirator and stuff now and wearing the gloves, but, you know, I just have so much anxiety already. Like, I don't need to be doing anything else that requires chemicals and asbestos. Hey, Mads, welcome! Ooh, mopping! I will try to provide my most entertaining voice that is muffled for your mopping pleasure. Reddit is just like, it's like a picture, video, thought sharing website, kinda. I used to use it a lot, but I don't as much anymore, but I am going to now that I have a subreddit. So, hello Hans, how are you? Welcome! Glad y'all like the little peach booties. Little tiny Hinies. Oh, I would like some feedback if possible from those who are watching. This week I'm going to be designing a pattern that I'm going to be using for the next video, which is going to be a free pattern. And it's going to be like a pattern creation video, like how I make it from start to finish, like the stained glass itself. If you have a suggestion of a pattern you would like me to make and then make for the video, please let me know. I am fresh out of ideas of patterns and I just don't even know what people want right now. So if there's a pattern that you've been, wanting, if there's a pattern you've been wanting, I can draw it up and turn it into a video, so let me know. And it'll be free for you and everyone else. With the way you're sounding, I expect some bubbles. I know, I sound like I'm underwater. How are you, Jupiter? These are for Patreon. These are my Patreon exclusive sun catchers. A whale! Ooh, I like the cat idea. A whale, I'm feeling the whale. I like the whale idea. Especially because if I do, like, my next shop update, I would like it to possibly be ocean themed. But, like, make it mine, you know? I can see that ocean is on the brain for you as well, Mags. And this isn't a guarantee that I'll be making this, but, it's not a guarantee I'll be making, like, the suggestions from the video, but if there's any ideas and that you can help me with, that it would be greatly appreciated. But I'm definitely doing a free pattern video, so that's why I'm asking. Pattern with the sun in the background and a bear in the foreground. Oh, little sunbear, like my logo. My logo is like a little tiny baby bear with the sun in the background. Are there any other suggestions? You can think on it. You don't have to come up with something now, but any suggestions at all are welcomed. I was hoping to do more pattern videos, like free pattern videos, but that takes a long time to like make stuff. I don't know. Not a year and a half like it has been since the last one. I very well could, Hans. I very well could. Alrighty, so these are cleaned up, so let's keep making these little cheeks. Japanese wave, like a tsunami wave? Nice. I like the idea. I like it. Everyone's very ocean themed right now. Y'all got beach on the brain, huh? That's where I'm going this weekend. That's where I'm going. These peaches are for Patreon. So I have a monthly Suncatcher subscription, basically. So I have 16 slots open, and I make these little Suncatchers and send off a new one every month to those who are part of it. Hokusai. An octopus! Everyone... Okay, that's 2 octopus. Oh, I don't know how to draw an octopus. We have to figure it out, I guess. A bear on a surfboard! A seahorse! I feel like that's the best one yet. I think they all look the same actually, but I don't know, these little peach cheeks are just fun to make. I don't know how to draw any of this, but we'll figure it out. We always do. This peach is a little wonky, but seahorse or whale would be my pick. Alright, I think I'm going to do a poll on the YouTube community tab. And so I'll possibly do a poll on there as well. And see what the the consensus is, I suppose, from the community. Oh my gosh, my nose itches so badly. I know! Oh my gosh, Frank. We disabled the 5G, and now it works like a dream. Like it's going off of 4G. So, Brian, once again, swoops in, saves the day. God dang 5G! Exactly! Oh, I kind of like him. Look, he's a little wonky, but it's okay. The goddamn 5G! That was basically me. I was just like, seriously? Brian read some like help techie stuff on Reddit about our hotspot, and it was all like, bro, just disable the 5G. It went out recently, and it's just like making everyone's internet slow or something. It's just weird. So he disabled the 5G. We regressed in technology, and it works better now. So fancy that. A sand dollar? All right, ocean theme it is. Ocean theme it is. What type of regulator are you using? Respirator? Is that what you mean? This is one that I got on Amazon that was like 25 bucks. It was like the top rated, highest rated one. Yeah, I just looked up fume respirator, or I forget what I looked up, but it's like the first one that comes up. And this is the one that I've seen quite a few other artists using as well. It's like a paint respirator. You can look up a paint respirator and it'll come up. I thought they were going to be way more expensive, but they're not, so... Wonky booties! We love all booties here, right? Wonky booties. Bigger booties, tiny booties. Booties big and small, as far as the eye can see. Oh, Girl Scout cookies. You know, I was a Girl Scout. And when I sold Girl Scout cookies, they used to taste way better. They've changed them. I don't know what happened. But I used to be a little Girl Scout. I started out as a little, what do they start out as? Daisy. And then I was a brownie. And then I was a junior scout with like the little green vest. I went around the neighborhood selling cookies. That was me. We still have 4 more, and then we'll go in and solder all these and make them pretty and add the ring and stuff. Currently addressing wedding invitations. You're doing amazing at entertaining me. Yay! Oh God, I need to do that, Hans. Don't remind me. My face is so itchy. Ugh. Everything in me is like, I don't want to have like a big to-do wedding, you know, but then I'm like, it's literally only gonna happen once. Like, I don't want to like just not do anything and then regret it, you know? But I hate planning stuff. Not like small stuff, but big stuff like this. I'm just like, oh God, save me. I need to write invitations for our wedding. So both, kind of? I think I had my first dream about streaming last night. I think I had a dream about streaming. You know, I
have never dreamed about doing stained glass, ever. I've never dreamed about stained glass. I dreamed one time that I bought, I had an iridescent red piece of stained glass, but that was it. Small, simple one was way better. That's what I'm feeling like. Ours is gonna be pretty simple, but I don't know. I don't know. I keep asking Brian to get me addresses. He still hasn't given me any, so I'm gonna blame him. You don't know me and I'm not in the habit of giving unsolicited advice, but I had a small wedding 10 years ago and I don't regret it one bit. That's like, I want to do that, but like, I don't know. That's what I wanted to do, but then Brian's actually the one who wanted to invite all of his people that he was in the army with. So, yay! Did you have to fight? Did you have to fist fight your FedEx guy for him? Family, it's like, you just message him on Facebook and you're like, hey, you're gonna come, right? We'll figure it out. We'll figure out the wedding. This month, June. June will be when we figure it out. It was opened? Do you have cameras, Daniel? I feel like you have cameras. I don't know when, I think I've said this, I don't know when we'd have a honeymoon. Cause like I can't miss out on Christmas stuff, you know, cause we're getting married in the early November. And I'm not gonna miss out on Christmas shop update. maybe I'll do like the last shop update of the year and then we'll do like a New Year's honeymoon or something. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with the little butts. We're almost done with the little booties. Invite the chickens. No banana spiders. Listen, the banana spiders are getting so big. It's disgusting. They came out like a month ago, and there's already ones that are like this big. Their legs can get up to like this big. So, putrid, vile. But they're good. They eat bugs. But they're so gross. They're huge. Because we're doing our wedding in like a little park, there might be a few banana spiders in attendance. Who knows? I've always heard that, Megs. I don't really want to spend that much money at all on the wedding, so we're not going to. I want to get like a secondhand, maybe vintage dress if I can find one. If not, I'm going to order like a really simple dress from like an Etsy store. It makes me look like a little fairy, a barbarian fairy. You have a doorbell camera in your voice. It's terrible. I hate being in situations like that where you're like, it's like awkward to see someone that you have to see regularly. Ugh, why do you have so many FedEx packages? Oh my gosh, the Hinies are done. Alright, so now that all of our little butt cheeks are in place. No! He is not invited. So what I'm doing is just going over with flux on every part of it so I can go ahead and get all of the front tinned. UPS always puts it on the porch and rings the bell. Elderly neighbors. Why? Why do they do that? There's a UPS guy at my old job. We got our shipment of medications for the animals on a Wednesday. It's like $12,000 worth of animal medications, right? And the UPS guy like knocked on the side door and no one was there, and instead of coming around the front and coming inside where there were people, he just drove away and like just drove off with a bunch of like $10,000, $12,000 worth of medication. It's like, dude, I know you're in a rush, but like, do your job and like deliver it. I think there was a doctor there, but she was on the phone and she couldn't come up and get the door. She just drove away. What is that? Why? One of the hens is I'm forcing her to become my friend. She's like one of the older hens and she's not as fast. And so today I picked her up and I was just holding her and petting her. And then she like freaked out and flew away, or tried to fly away. I was like, you will learn to love me. You will be my friend. You will love me. Gotta go run some errands. Wish I could stay longer. Have a great day and catch you next stream. Thank you so much, Mags. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you next time. Move all these freshly soldered Hinies out of the way. These go here. And we continue on. Yeah, that's a really good advice. I think that was the issue, is I didn't get her wings fully. I've never held a chicken before, so I didn't quite know what I was doing. So that definitely makes sense to like tuck their wings in. But I just kind of grabbed her on a whim because she just looked really cute. And I was like, I wonder if I'll just like, I can just get her to love me. So I'm going to try to pick her up more regularly and see if I can get her to love me. Because chickens can like being held, right? People have chickens as pets. So I figure if I'm patient, maybe she will let me treat her like a little chicken pet. Because she's not going to get eaten. She's just an eggy chicken. And I don't even know how much she lays anymore because she's kind of older. Get the feet off the ground away from you as well. That will keep them from struggling. Control, control, control is the only way. So if I have her under control and I'm holding her, then she'll love me. Ooh, chicken treats! I've been giving them, like, occasionally cucumbers, because I have a plethora of cucumbers. What's, like, a favorite chicken treat that everyone likes to give their chickies? Because I got it to where her and the big rooster that I actually like, they'll eat out of my hand. And I just give them like their chicken feed. And they'll eat it out of my hand. But I don't think I've given them any treats. Really. Other than we fed the ducks strawberries one day, like the little strawberry tops. And they were all loving that. But that was back in strawberry season. I've not been able to teach an old hen to like cuddling. Handling baby chicks a lot will make some breeds be okay with cuddling. Mealworms or corn? I don't have any mealworms. We have some, my friend has some, but I don't have easy access to them, and we're kind of trying to establish a colony, so I don't have any corn either. If they try to peck you, grab the beak with strength. I'll keep that in mind. She didn't try to peck me. Cooked pasta noodles is cute to feed them. Oh, that sounds precious. My friends used to have chickens, and they would give them cooked pasta. And I think they would also give them lizards, because we have lizards here, and they would like go after the lizards. I've never seen them do that here, so I don't know how they did that, but... Alright, I have to take these gloves off and replace them. They're so sweaty on the inside.
Molly!
Molly's hanging out behind me as per usual. Alright, let's carry on. Ugh. I got a bunch of like tiny little micro cuts on my hands from grinding a bunch yesterday. I did like 6 hours worth of grinding, and my hands have been so itchy since I did that. Just because I have animals, and like when I get little cuts and stuff, the dander gets in and just makes me so itchy. I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick before we continue on with the back side of the peaches.
Or is it the front side of the peaches? Oh. Any bugs you find under the ground. These guys are free range.
So they actually take care of most of the bugs. We actually have a lot of cockroaches, just because we're out in the middle of nowhere in Florida, and we have the Florida woods roaches. Nasty. Alright, let's continue onwards. Oh, I already have it right here. Hi Annie, how are you? I'll see if I can find some bugs, although I can't guarantee that I'll be able to pick up a cockroach to feed to the chickens. Mealworms would be fun though. Will they eat regular worms? Because I have a lot of worms. My little worm colony. I'd be okay with giving them a few stragglers. Yay! Good job, Hans! I'm good, Annie. How are you? We're just working on these little peaches. Yay! Ah, worms it is then. I'm gonna grab some worms and use them as tribute to my chicky friends. Alright, our peaches are properly plucked. Doing good. Good, 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 good. Also, glad you like the peaches, Annie. I feel overcrowded by peaches right now. This is ridiculous. Nature's pasta noodle. Hi, Noct. How are you? Welcome in. We're just working on some peaches. Alright, this is irritating me. And we still have to add the jump rings and do the edges. Yay. What time is it? How is it only 1:20? I feel like I've been soldering for like 4 hours. Ugh. My lord. Sound advice, Jupiter? I will give that a try next time I'm out. I'm sure I won't look at all unhinged. Hi Sunbear, have you ever made your own patina? I read copper patina can be made with diluted copper sulfate. I have not, but someone in my Discord actually did recently, and they bought copper sulfate and diluted it. I don't know the exact ratio, but he used it and it worked beautifully. So he's going to be messing around with ratios and stuff like that, but that's probably whenever I run out of copper patina, that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. That way I can just make it whenever I need it, and then I can also have weed killer if I need weed killer, even though I like all my weeds that I have around the property, so. There's a flower here called a Spanish needle that is really important for pollinator, like it's an important pollinator for bees, like a flower that bees like. Tiny Hiney! And it's considered a weed, but they're so good, and so I'm growing some in our front area. I just sprinkled a bunch of seeds in the sand and they're taking off already. Yeah, look at these tiny Hinies. Look at it. Just the tiniest Hiney you ever did see. Oh, God. Please don't do that. Oh, bridge of my nose is itchy. Hey, Doc, thank you. They have little cheeks. They have little wire Hinies. Oh! We're just working on the back side right now. I know. I fed them this morning too. I don't know why they're being so crazy. Like, I know for certain that their feed is super full. He's just talking about it. That's the new one too. That's the one that just crows all day long. He's usually the one that wakes me up in the morning. I don't like him very much. He's just happy. Wow, great for him. Ugh. He just does that all day. I guess it's good that he's happy. Some weeds are fantastic hosts for caterpillars. I love caterpillars. Caterpillars are pretty cute. Ugh. Why am I so itchy? Ugh. Good Lord. It's like itchy everywhere right now. I really want to start growing some nasturtiums along our fence line. No. Terrible. It's definitely not my allergies. Definitely not environmental anything. It's just monkey disease. A totally accurate diagnosis, for sure. I'm in Malaysia, so we don't have monarchs here, but the milkweeds host plain tiger butterflies. Milkweed is great! I let a lot of edge grow, so natives and the invasive grow. Ugh. All the bugs! Yeah, so we're about to have like 700 gorillion Spanish needles everywhere. There's another one that another wildflower that I found recently that was, had gone to seed, and I saved a bunch of the seeds and I sprinkled them everywhere. I don't remember what kind it is, but it's a wildflower here in Florida that's like bright red and orange. And it kind of looks like a red daisy. I don't remember what it is. Maybe some sort of calendula? I don't know. I don't remember. I'm getting better at plant identification, slowly but surely, but I just don't remember. Is our music gone? Sounds like it. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those butterflies. I'll have to look them up. Doc, can you put a link in the Discord and tag me or something just so I don't forget? Because I can't write it down right now. Also, Jupiter, I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you! We're so close to being done. I might have to save the edges for later, because I'm really tired of soldering right now. Yay! Thanks, Doc. I know, I'm so lazy. So lazy, such a slacker. We have a lot of tufted titmice, mouses, tufted titmice. We have a lot of them here. I don't know if that's one. I can't hear anything that's going on outside my headphones. You guys can probably hear way more than me. Alright, there's that. I've only been working for an hour and a half. I know. That's nothing. I worked like 9 hours yesterday. Ugh, I'm tired though. Ugh. I worked out yesterday and my lower body is very sore. Very sore. Let's just take a little break and sit down for a sec. We're almost there. I'm so tired. But we gotta get them done. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go through and apply flux on all of the outer edges. So we can go ahead and finish these up. That is like super hot, like 10 million degrees. We're going to finish all these up and then we'll go ahead and make the jump rings as well for hanging these. So I think I'm just going to hang it like just from the middle here, like just put a ring here. New camera looks great before OBS. Have to figure out which camera did you get, Nanu? That's what you get for trying to be healthy. I know, right? I just get sore, tired. That's what I get. Oh. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to get enough flux on there that it'll stick and not give you trouble. Alright, there's that. We're currently in the time of the year that mosquitoes just proliferate and they are just absolutely, they can just go out and they obliterate you. Brian was filling the tires earlier of our car and I just went out to like chat with him for a minute and I got 10 mosquito bites. Middle of the day. I'm surprised I don't already have malaria just from living in Florida and existing. Yay. It'll be fine. You're just a mosquito feeder. Great. I know, they love me. They leave Brian mostly alone. Like, if we're out there together, they go for me and not him. I think that means I'm stinky or something. Mosquitoes like stinky people, so maybe I'm just living up to my dirty hippie, stinky dirty hippie, quota. Or living up to my name, I guess I should say. The CO2 your body releases. Why do I release so much more? Do I release more CO2 than Brian? What does that mean? Am I okay? Look at all them Hinies. Hey Dan, how's it going? Good to have you here on this absolutely Hinerific Tuesday. It was terrible. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Genetics. I genetically am predisposed to getting bitten by more mosquitoes. I don't like it. Does that just mean that I'm not supposed to live somewhere that has a bunch of mosquitoes or something? The only place in the world without mosquitoes is Antarctica and Iceland, so maybe I need to go live there. Antarctica, that is. I guess you're going to need to get a crisper and clean those T cells and make... No! I refuse! Have you seen a girl on Instagram who does nothing but possum stained glass? Maybe. Maybe I have. I'm honestly not certain. I need to start making some new bears. I didn't want to become the type of person that like mainly just made one thing, but I feel like the bears are, it's just like necessary for me to make them now. I need more garlic then. I love garlic, so it's not even a bad thing. Anytime you solder something new, you like learn the really annoying ways that the solder kind of interacts with the glass shapes that you're working with. These peaches do not want to be soldered in a beautiful way. Like they just want to keep, like it just keeps messing up their solder. I think it's because there's so many round edges that it can be a little bit hard to get the solder looking really good. especially like specifically on the edges. Mass production bears in a foreign factory. No. I refuse to have sweatshop bears. Or sweatshop anything, actually. Not on my watch. No! No more ducks! I refuse, Doc. I absolutely refuse. We have like 14 ducks as it is, and it's too many ducks. Too many ducks. They're too messy. They're stinky. Oh wait, Nanu, what cameras did you get? I don't know if you heard my question or if I just didn't see the answer. Are they... What kind of cameras are there? I want to know. Are they fancy? I want fancy cameras. Maybe I need to make some ducks in stained glass and I'll like them more. Razer Keo Pros. Razer Keo Pros. I don't even think I've heard of those before. Ugh. Hey, Jupiter, thank you so much for the diamond. I really appreciate that. Thank you for giving me a reason to break my silence. Sometimes my brain just doesn't even know what to talk about. But I'll use the intense focus on soldering as my main excuse. Oh my goodness. Ugh. We still have about, I think it's exactly half left. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, half of them are left. Whew.
All right, we're almost at our 2-hour mark, and I just need to take a break anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream a tidbit early, just a few minutes early. Let me find, I know we have a few people on Twitch, so let's go ahead and find someone to raid on Twitch. Let's see. Gaming. Ooh, someone's sculpting Pokemon, so maybe we'll go over to them. Let's go over to my channel. Alright, so raid. Pochi. There we go. I think that's spelled right. Great. Ugh. Alrighty, so for all my people on Twitch, we're gonna go raid. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we're gonna go raid right meow. And then for everyone else, let me just pause this so you don't hear them. For everyone else, thank you so much for hanging out and watching today. I'm sorry we didn't finish the Hinies quite fully, but I just need to take a break and go get some water. I'm probably gonna work out, and then I'll come back to these and then do all the other stuff. No, D-Live! I'm leaving! Oh well, such is life. So I'll be back. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, because I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I'll be back Thursday for sure at noon, and then I'll be back Friday, and then just as a reminder, I will be gone basically for an entire week from Saturday to Saturday, so just want to remind you of that, and keep a lookout for the poll on YouTube as well for the free pattern, that way I know what to draw. So, thank you again for watching. I'll see you guys probably Thursday, and enjoy the rest of your day.